The game that draws a parallel to Zenless the most is Astral Chain, a Nintendo Switch exclusive from 2019 by Platinum Games. It's actually amazing how similar Zenless and Astral Chain are in style and themes. Let's look at the twins. That's a very big chunk of Astral Chain that was implemented into Zenless Zone Zero. First of all, they look vaguely similar, though they obviously have different art styles there. Secondly, you can choose either twin without affecting the story. The one you didn't choose ends up being in the shadow of the selected protagonist. Now, the settings have some very interesting similarities. The whole post-apocalyptic thing is pretty obvious, though Zenless has lots of 80s and 90s stuff going on, plus a skater aesthetic. Astral Chain is more in the cyberpunk, Blade Runner sort of realm. It's way more classic sci-fi in that regard. Other similarities are those dimensional pockets, though Astral Chain is more abstract looking while Zenless goes with a distorted version of their world. Arguably, that can be more interesting because you have more variation in what the areas look like because they resemble pre-corrupted areas, whereas in Astral Chain it's all basically the same stuff that doesn't look like anything like the human world or whatever. Also, these crystal things exist in both games, I've noticed. In terms of location, Harmony Square and Lumina Square are probably the most similar. Harmony Square is more like Times Square, while Lumina Square is more like Shibuya Crossing. Notice how both have holographic barrier things for cars and pedestrian crossings. Both games also feature this sort of humorous tech approach. Like in Zenless, you have these Bang Boos things that are weird and funny little tech creatures that do, strange things and have different personalities. They remind me of Astral Chain's vending machines, except they don't have as much variety when it comes to personality. But, they do have these kind of entertaining tech with a personality sort of thing going on there. They also integrate very differently in the respective games in terms of their purpose in the world. So, yeah, one's more like an assistant robot, versus the other one's more like giving an existing appliance a personality. And of course, I have to mention Officer Mew Mew and Lappy. Both are mascots of their respective games' police force. Surely Lappy was the inspiration for Officer Mew Mew. Yeah, they switched the species from dog to cat, but the whole feel of the character is still intact, including them taking their job as mascots way too seriously. The moment Officer Mew Mew appeared, I knew they had to have looked at Astral Chain. It's basically proof. It couldn't have been a coincidence, right? So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.